and hi everyone. So as for today, we are going to continue with lesson 6, which is working drawing. We are using the detail drawing and assembly drawing. So based on the previous part, the body part, so as for today, we are going to draw, to use the drawing template, and make a detail drawing from the assembly drawing as we have done before. So what you have to do in this lesson, establishing assembly drawing and establishing detail drawing. So first thing first, as usual, we have to start with a new template, but this time we are using this drawing. So in this drawing, we have a 2D engineering drawing, typically a part of assembly. So based on this drawing, as we refer to the node, okay, from the node we have detailed part drawing, where it is basically focused on each part of the body. And then the other one we have assembly drawing. So assembly drawing, when we already assemble the part, we have to make an exploded view. Okay, we open up part by part, and then we have the BOM here, bill of material. So we have the detail of each part of the product. So we have to learn on how to import all the body part inside this 2D drawing. Okay, let's start with detailed part drawing first. Okay, now we have already the drawing template for your ITM. What you have to do here is change all the details here. So how to change the detail is right click at this name sheet format, and then select properties. You have to change the name first. Okay, so let's say this one we have to change. Okay, we are going to do an assembly drawing for our assembly product in our previous class. Okay, so first thing first, we have to do the part drawing first, detail part drawing. So kita nak masukkan each body part. Yang pertama sekali, the main body part is the flange. So in order to rename the part, we have to do it here. Okay, the cut properties, and then we have to make sure that the scale is 1:1. Okay, it depends on the drawing actually, but we just put it 1:1 first, and then later on we also can change it back. And then type of projection, also we have to make sure that it is under third angle. As I mentioned before, we normally use third angle. And then for this one, no need to select because we have already the template. We already have the template here. Just using this one, and then just click OK. Okay. So we have flange here, and then right click again in order to change all the details here. Right click, edit sheet format. Okay, then you can change it here. Let's say your name. Okay, if your name is too long, I mean to write your dad's name, you just write your name. Okay, make sure your name is only in one line here. Okay, and then date. So it is 13 December. And then check by, when you have to write my name, just write Hannah Mas'ud. And then drawing title is flange. Okay, this one I already do. Drawing number 1. Okay, so let's say we have several parts in our drawing. We have flange, we have stand, we have countersink, and we have counter bore and nut. in total we have 5 for example, but we only focus on the body part that we draw. Okay, no need to include the screw, the standard part into. Okay, we need to include the countersink, counterbore, no need to include. So in general, we can see that we have 2 main body part. Okay, kita ada flange and stand. Okay, so we have to change it here. Just double click. So we have 1 of 2, for example. Okay, and then for material, it's up to you. For this part, kita tak tahu pun material apa. So either you want to put it as a material, but anything is up to you. Ataupun boleh je biar macam tu. Unless for certain project later on, kita kena tahulah kita punya material of our product. And then scale, of course, kita guna 1 to 1. And then unit of course in mm, and this logo no need to change, already in a third angle punya symbol. And then number 1. Okay, now we have already complete the detail drawing here. So we have to exit. Okay, now we are going to import the image, the body. Okay, how to do it is by view palette here. Okay, and then we have to choose our body, or maybe there are nothing here, so we have to open up our body part first. Okay, so now I already opened the part, flange and stand, and then click again the view palette. Okay, so I already have the list down here. Flange. Okay, so flange and stand. Flange is the main body part, so we have to put the flange first. Put the flange, and then we have to choose the front view. Okay, because this is the main part. Click and drag and put it here. Okay, and then when you move the arrow to the up, and it will appear the top view of the drawing, and then same goes to the right. They are going to appear the side view, and then click, and one more. When you go 45 degree here, and it will appear the isometric view of the part, and then click. Then later on you can adjust the position of the, click OK first, and then later you will adjust the position just right. Make sure all the drawing are inside the drawing template. So when we choose the scale 1 to 1, it already full here, so it is just nice. So if the drawing is too small, you have to change the scale. Okay, so in order to make sure that all the drawing are in this area. Okay, so in order to change the scale, you just have to click at front in the empty area here, and then scroll down, use custom scale, and then let's say we change it to 2 to 1 for sure. It will become bigger. So this one is not suitable because the drawing is already out from the frame. Okay, so we go back here to use the 1 to 1. Okay, this is the just perfect. Okay, and then next we have to make sure that this view have all the hidden lines. So how to change the shape? Display style, you have to select it here. Okay, have to use hidden line visible for this one. Okay, so we can see the countersink is actually here. Okay, and then for the isometric view, you can choose this one, shaded with edges. Okay, I need to use this because you cannot see the line. So select this. Okay, so this is the standard. And then now we have to add the dimension. So this is the view layout, and then click annotation to add the dimension. Click smart dimension, and then just click the line here to have this dimension. Okay, and then again from this line to this line. Okay. And then the height here. So for dimension, you have to make sure that not every line you put the dimension not suitable. So just imagine what dimension that you need in order to draw this type. Okay, the most important dimension only. And then for this radius, for example. Okay, that's it.